open window through which pours the sunlight of the human spirit and human dignity. A very fine and pleasant good morning to all of you, Honorable Principal Ma'am, SSP Sir, worthy teachers, and my dear students. Today, do you know why we have gathered here? Why we have gathered here? Can anyone tell me? Yes? Can you tell me why we have gathered here?
And to celebrate Independence Day.
Okay, which Independence Day we are celebrating this year?
And 17th.
Yes, you are right. We are celebrating 75th Independence Day. Sit down. We have gathered here to celebrate Independence Day, which is celebrated every year on 15th August. We all know this day is a proud moment for everyone. Independence Day celebration gives us a sense of immense joy which is indescribable in words. When I see our tricolor flag soaring in the wind high up, British colonial rule began when the East India Company arrived in India. History of slave India reveals everything that how our ancestors and forefathers had worked hard and suffered all the brutal behavior of Britishers. Our whole journey till independence took sacrifices of life of many freedom fighters and several decades of struggle. It was indeed a big moment for all the Indians when somewhat between 14th and 15th August, the Treaty of Indian Sovereignty was signed. This is the day when we got freedom from shackles of the British rule after many years of struggle by the great freedom fighters. We always keep them in our hearts. Give a round applause for all those freedom fighters, those who sacrificed their lives for the sake of our nation. Give a huge round of applause for those freedom fighters. We must proud to be an Indian. Now, we are going to start our cultural program. For that, I would like to take permission from our respected principal ma'am. Ma'am, may we start? Thank you, ma'am. Now, let's salute to our pride, to our flag. Flag is a symbol of our national pride and values. Gracefully waving it makes us feel proud and lucky to be its followers. Let be freedom in mind, soul and body, faith in your words and pride in your nature. Now our first cultural event is a skit. Skit is a form of drama, masti, dance, emotions, all things together. We have our 5th class students to present a heart-touching skit on Independence Day in which they are going to demonstrate India's freedom struggle.
तू मेरी दुनिया रे तेरे आंचल में भर दूं तारे ओ माई तू मेरी दुनिया रे तेरे आंचल में
बाबा आवाज से भूखे रहेंगे।
हम किसान हैं, अनाज और अन्न की कीमत हमसे ज्यादा कोई नहीं जानता। लेकिन एक बात हमेशा याद रखना, तन मन धन से बढ़कर जन गण मन।
शान तेरी न कम होने देंगे वतन, सामने देके तेरा जिएंगे वतन। तेरी ममता पे हम मर मिटेंगे वतन, तेरी ममता पे हम मर मिटेंगे वतन। हर दिन का तेरी ज़मीन झूमता अलबेलों का मतवाले यहाँ रहते हैं, मिट जाए तिरंगे पे जो जियाले यहाँ रहते हैं। दुनिया में सिर्फ हम ही हैं जो मुल्क गुमान कहते हैं। दुनिया में सिर्फ हम ही हैं जो मुल्क गुमान कहते हैं। तेरी माटी जहाँ घूम के मौसम होंगे, बारूद लिए सीने में मौजूद वहाँ हम होंगे। बाजू भी बहुत है सर भी कटने से कहाँ कम होंगे। बाजू भी बहुत है सर भी कटने से कहाँ कम होंगे। लाल तेरे घरों से निकले है बांध कर कफन, तेरी ममता पे हम मर मिटेंगे वतन। तेरी ममता पे हम मर मिटेंगे वतन।
In 14th century, when Bharat was called the Golden Sparrow, everywhere there was prosperity. India had a rich heritage. It was the time when Mughals started subjugating over India. The year was 1526. The Mughal ruler Babur, who ruled over Delhi Sultanate up to the year 1530. After that, the rule and throne was passed into the hands of Humayun. Humayun ruled from the year 1530 to 1556. After that, Akbar ruled for 49 years. During this reign, Akbar had made many changes in his time period.
The mistakes done by my father and grandfather won't be repeated by me. They chose war over the diplomacy. That's why they didn't rule for a long time. I announce that there will be no jizya tax imposition over non-Muslims and no pilgrimage taxes.
It was the golden period of Akbar, when Bharat was not only Bharat, it became Hindustan due to the good policies implemented by Akbar in favor of Hindus. Earlier, the Bharatiyas were living under the rules and regulations made by the Mughals, those who were not in favor of Hindus. As long as 45 years of reign of Akbar passed, the powers of Akbar over his throne and administration were getting weak. It was the time when the powers were transferred into the hands of Jahangir. It was the ruling period of Jahangir, when some alien powers get attracted towards India's good quality of spices and clothes. They wanted to set their trading companies.
My lord, please accept these gifts from our side and grant us your valuable permission to set our business in your territories.
After that, the powers were transferred to Shah Jahan, who ruled from the year 1628 to 1658. After them, the last powerful Mughal emperor, Aurangzeb, ruled up to the year 1707.
Who ordered you to come into the court of Shah Jahan? How dare you?
Ha 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 ha! I give them order to arrest this man and put him behind the bars.
As on one side, the Mughals' rule were declining. On the other hand, the Britishers' powers were spreading day by day. The Indians think that we have just come to India for clothes and spices trade, but in reality we have come here to rule over India. If any Indian king would not accept our orders, they will be attacked by their fellow kings. If they want to save their kingdom, we will lay a condition of subsidiary alliance in front of them. According to that, Indian rulers could not fight any war without East India's Company permission, as well as they have to pay tax to us. Yes, you are right. Yes, you are right. The Britishers came as traders. Now they were ruling all over India. On some territories, the Rajwadas' rule was there, but in reality, they were the puppets who ruled according to Britishers. Now, in the year 1700, the Britishers became the rulers of the country. As per the order of Queen Victoria, India is under the rule of Britishers. The time was changing. It was year 1857 when the voice against the British rule was raised by the rebel of soldiers at Meerut camp as India's first independence fought. that was initiated by Mangal Pandey.
तो है प्रचंड बोल मस्तकों के झुंड बाज जंग की घड़ी की तुम गुहार दो तो है प्रचंड बोल मस्तकों के झुंड बाज जंग की घड़ी की तुम गुहार दो भान भान शान या की जान का हो दान आज इस धनुष के बाण पे उतार दो प्रचंड बोल मस्तकों के झुंड आज जंग की घड़ी की तुम गुहार दो मान मान शान या की जान का हो दान आज एक धनुष के बाण पे उतार दो आरंभ है प्रचंड दे जो मन करे सो प्राण ले वही तो एक सर्वशक्तिमान है मन करे सो प्राण दे जो मन करे सो प्राण ले वही तो एक सर्वशक्तिमान है कृष्ण की पुकार है ये भागवत का सार है कि युद्ध ही तो वीर का प्रमाण है कौरवों की भीड़ हो या पांडवों का नीड़ हो जो लड़ सका है वो ही तो महान है जीत की हवस नहीं किसी पे कोई वश नहीं क्या जिंदगी है ठोकरों में मार दो मौत अंत है नहीं तो मौत से भी क्यों डरे ये जाके आसमान में दहाड़ दो आरंभ है प्रचंड बोल मस्तकों के झुंड आज जंग की घड़ी की तुम गुहार दो मान मान शान या की जान का हो दान आज एक धनुष के बाण पे उतार दो
In the freedom struggle of year 1857, Indian rulers, farmers, different communal groups and common people participated actively. In the year 1906, the Congress session was held at Calcutta. They took a resolution for Swaraj, means self-government. We the people of Bharat announce that we are independent now and we demand for our self-government with the Swadeshi movement. And their Swadeshi movement started. The capital was changed from Calcutta to Delhi after the partition of Bengal. Indian Council Act of 1909, that is known as Morley-Minto reforms, was passed. It was instituted to place at the moderates and introduces separate electorates on the basis of religion. Due to this, a lot of differences occurred between Hindus and Muslims. After over 21 years stay in South Africa, Gandhiji returned to India on January 9, 1915 with his wife Kasturba Gandhi at the Apollo Fort in Bombay. At that time, he was neither known as Mahatma nor Bapu. Due to Gandhiji's significant role in freedom struggle, he came to be known as Father of the Nation.
पहने साथी पकड़े चलते थे वो शान से जालिम कांपे थर 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 सुनकर उनका नाम रे पद था उनका छोटा सा और सरपट उनकी चाल रे दुबले से पतले से थे वो चलते सीना तान गे वंदे मातरम वंदे मातरम वंदे मातरम वंदे मातरम वंदे मातरम वंदे
freedom. In order to this, Indian leaders were dissatisfied with the policies of Rowlatt Act 1919. To show their discontentment, Indian revolutionaries decided to protest against the arrest of pro-Indian independence leaders Dr. Saifuddin Kichlu and Dr. Satyapat. In order to this, on 13 April 1919, people were protesting peacefully at Jallianwala Bagh at Amritsar, Punjab on the day of Baisakhi.
England is so powerful. Its army and its navy strikes defenseless people. It shows its brutality, its own weakness, especially when those people do not strike back. And that is why Mahatma begs us to take the course of non-violence. The courage to take their anger. They've had their warning. No reasons.
His degree of knighthood to British government due to this massacre and discontentment. Between September 1920 to February 1922, the non-cooperation movement took place in the leadership of Mahatma Gandhi, and Indian National Congress showed their dissatisfaction to British government. It gave a new direction to India's freedom struggle. After the Chora Chori incident in 1922, Mahatma Gandhi suspended the non-cooperation movement and INC was divided into two groups, moderate and extremist. Moderates wanted freedom in peaceful way, but the extremist leaders like Bhagat Singh, Rajguru, Lala Lajpat Rai, etc. wanted freedom at any cost, as British government became deaf and not paying any attention towards the requests made by the moderate leaders. In order to this, on 8 April 1929, accompanied by Batukeshwar Das, Bhagat Singh threw two bombs in the assembly chamber from its public gallery while it was in the session. The bombs had been designed not to kill but to hear the request of people to a deaf government. They were found accused at the court of Delhi on 6 June 1929 and they were sentenced to death. The working of Indian Congress is so weird. The British shoot Indians without any reasons and these moderate leaders just sit on hunger strike to oppose them.
If they are not paying attention towards the request, we have to adopt a new way to reconcile our demands to this deaf government. We have to reply their bricks with a stone.
Special Envoy of the Viceroy, His Excellency Lord Irwin, Mr. George Sousa.
By the special powers vested in the hands of His Excellency the Viceroy of India, I proclaim the Public Safety Bill passed as law. Likewise, with the same authority and powers, I proclaim the Trade Dispute Bill passed.
सरफरोशी की तमन्ना अब हमारे दिल में है, देखना है जोर कितना बाजुए का दिल में है। इनकलाब जिंदाबाद, इनकलाब जिंदाबाद, इनकलाब जिंदाबाद।
यूं अपना सीना डाले, हंस हंस के जान लुटा ले, आजाद सवेरा लाने, मर के कैसे जीते हैं इस दुनिया को बदलाने, तेरे लाल चले हैं माए अब तेरी लाज बजाने, मर के कैसे जीते हैं इस दुनिया को बदलाने, तेरे लाल चले हैं माए अब तेरी लाज बचाने। आजादी का शोला बन के खून रगों में डोला, मेरा रंग दे, मेरा रंग दे बसंती चोला, माए रंग दे, मेरा रंग दे बसंती चोला, माए रंग दे, मेरा रंग दे बसंती चोला, रंग दे, रंग दे, रंग दे बसंती चोला, माए रंग दे।
इनकलाब जिंदाबाद, इनकलाब जिंदाबाद, इनकलाब जिंदाबाद।
A person may die for one thought, but that thought will incarnate in 1,000 births after his death. Under the leadership of Subhash Chandra Bose, after that, Gladly Rash Bihari Bose gave the command of Azad Hind Force to Subhash Chandra Bose on 4th July 1943 in a Singapore at Town Hall. He gave the slogan to his army, Dilli Chalo, as a supreme commander. He gave the slogan of Jai Hind also. On 21st October 1943, Subhash Chandra Bose declared Azad Hind Sarkar as the temporary government of India in Singapore. His countrymen lovingly called him Netaji.
बहादुरों, विनाश की मच चुका है, इस दुनिया में कुछ हासिल नहीं होता और आजादी की कीमत है शहादत। आज मैं आप सबको कॉल देता हूं, तुम मुझे खून दो, मैं तुम्हें आजादी दूंगा। जय हिंद, जय हिंद, जय हिंद, जय हिंद,
others can't be forgotten. Those who sacrifice their life for the sake of nation. A big salute to them.
Our Mr. Creative Himanshu sir, Rohit sir, as well as Poonam ma'am. Give a huge round of applause for these teachers also. In this skit, you have seen the glimpses of past, how the Britishers came to India for trade purpose and how they taken over India by trade and all those things. In this way, from 1857, the freedom struggle started by our leaders, our freedom fighters, and they did a lot of struggle, and after their struggle, their sacrifices, we got independence at last on 15th August 1947. Now, freedom is not the gift, but the responsibility to accept and maintain it, to hand over to the next. Freedom demands sacrifices, and it is not the thing we achieve once and forget. Now, I would like to request our principal ma'am to so that they can be motivated in future.
First of all, I would like to congratulate, not only congratulate, a big hats off to all the staff of the Holy Cross and the director, one who has supported, inspired, and the teachers, one who have all executed and today displayed a grand presentation of our free India. So everyone, clap for yourself for your very overwhelming presentation. Yes. This is Holy Cross, and it shows not the quantity, it shows your quality. Holy Cross stands for the quality, and here your presentation, your participation, your execution has proved yourself that you are real Holy Crossian with your quality. Quality with the difference that you have today shown yourself. So again, a big clap from my side. Yes. Today all of you are witnessing 75th year of independence. Here we are. All of you are with full energy, zeal, enthusiasm, which I have witnessed here. And it's the time to keep it up. As Neha ma'am said, we have all achieved our independence, freedom. It is up to us now how to live on and enjoy that freedom. So, what do you think? If you want to be a real Indian, if you want to be a real citizen of India and the real pupils of Holy Cross, then we need to understand what is our freedom. Today, the world is struggling and motivating all around to develop the tolerance, develop the peace, and bring again unity and in diversity. So everyone is our moral duty, each religion, and every day we have to remember our Bapu Mahatma Gandhi, who has given us this slogan of ahimsa, and he has told us, given us asatoma sadagamaya, jyotirma nirmagamaya, amritoma jyotirgamaya. And this is what we we have to live every day. And so, I wish again that everyone, not only today you have shown your enthusiasm, but the zeal and enthusiasm should prevail every day. As you go home, as you come back again to school, and you have to show yourself, yes, you are really enjoying your independence, India, and you are the true citizen of India. So, once again, I wish everyone very, very happy Independence Day. Everyone, you enjoy and take your flag of Holy Cross, as our Indian flag has been shown and has been tagged in every other country. The same way, your Holy Cross flag has to be tagged in everywhere in India, and you are the future, that you will take the flag high and high of Holy Cross in all over the world, and this is our vision. So this vision that you have to fulfill by your achievement. Achievement, development in all aspects, in your studies, in your career, in your sports and games. So every opportunity you are getting here, all of you, so it's up to you to take your flag high and unfurl everywhere. So all the best, good wishes to everyone.
Thank you, ma'am. Definitely, we and our students will follow your words, your motivation, as they are the future of our country. They will preserve our freedom.